Flat Earth British, Martin Luca speaking. Flat thumbs to all. Good to see you all. Happy belated Flatter Day. Thanks all of you for waiting. Just check my comms are in order. So, all is in order. Now, the reason for posting, I have a bit to talk about. I like to round off the week. Plus, as I said, I didn't appear for Flatter Day, but I was watching Flattoberfest, which was the highlight of Flat Earth Year in America, and all my friends were there and everything. So I was watching that till late, and I really enjoyed it. So, but I knew I'd be watching that. I was hoping they'd have live feed, so I did a post the day before just in case I couldn't do Flat Day. So I've come to explain things, tell you about what I'm thinking, and other thoughts of the day. So welcome all. Just reading my book. As you speak, Andrew Towell, splatter your brain, mate. You never look at it changes your entire world view, that sort of information, which you talk about tonight, that sort of thing. Fasces, anyway, on my later post. So yeah, this is a precursor show, and we're going to have a little post later. Problem is, I keep setting the time for my post, right, guys? And I've set it for 10 o'clock, and it shows up as 9 o'clock. So I thought, oh, all right, then I'll try and con it, because it's not showing the right time. So put 9:30, 10:30 in, and it came up as 9:30. So they can't quite get the time right with setting these vlogs and these live feeds. YouTube has gone to shit. I'm not sure what's quite going on. So title of the vlog, creating a new realm. That's what we're actually doing, guys. Consciousness is evolving with us. It will not happen at that moment until we are all ready, because people, underneath are scary, panicky, worried, apprehensive about what it might mean for the unveiling and what we might see. Well, I know, I have a feeling. I've dipped my toes in eternity, guys, and I know what is coming, and it is the most mind-blowing thing. There is no words to describe the feeling it gives you, even when you think about what is to come. So, I don't know why anyone's worried about what is going on out there is not real. None of it is real, guys. Okay, it is a fucking spell on them lot. Okay, if you just carry on as normal, which I'm going to try and do, we'll talk about all this, everything should run along swimmingly. Now, what have they got in mind after all of this, guys? I don't know. Are they wanting to for a reset? Instinctively, I don't know. I'm feeling that something is coming to a crescendo, guys, because my dreams are all over the place. I'm getting a bit like, woof, and lost, and just like my emotions are running wild. Things are different with me. So I'm putting it down to, because I don't really take any notice or give a shit about the pandemic. I haven't once give a flying fuck about it. So it's not that. So I don't know. I'm just really restless at the moment. Really restless consciously. It's theatre, Liddy. So yeah, I'll be doing a vlog later in about I guess 10 o'clock UK time. So this will be a hangout for a little bit. Get the community together and such. Set our positive intent. See an outcome, positive outcome for all, which is what's going to happen anyway, because it's only a matter of time now. But how much time? So peace and love to all anyway, all of you. Much love to you all. I seen like what I felt last night when I seen them people at Flattoberfest, 350 people together, no masks, all hugging, and they were all ecstatic. They were all saying, this is fantastic. So what were they up to? They were talking to other people. They were interacting with other people, guys, and feeling that buzz. They want to take that away from us with the mask. That electromagnetic connection, the EM ocean, the emotion, they're taking it away, which is really fucking dangerous. Now, that is likely to kill a lot more people than any make-believe virus or dropping their vibration and using placebo effect or, hypochondriacs, the country is. So it doesn't take much to make them ill any fucking way. So, Cardiff, where I live, is currently on a lockdown from Friday. We are locked down for 17 days, and it ends 9th of November, as I mentioned in the week. They call it a fire break, but they are already telling us that you will be on second fire break by January through to February through to March. So what they're saying is after the 9th of November, they're going to give us, in Wales, not England, just Wales, a little narrow window of opportunity to do anything with your life. If you want to see anyone you love, you better fucking do it then, because you're going to be locked in till fucking spring, bitch. And whatever is coming in the meantime, guys, whatever is coming in the meantime. Now, I put on my post later where there's evidence out there that in the Spanish flu epidemic, nobody actually died of Spanish flu. It was bronchial pneumonia. And guess what caused the bronchial pneumonia? Yeah, wearing masks. No shit. So, yeah, lockdown sucks. I'm really not into it at all. We're going to make the most of it. I will try and ignore it. But they're organising a massive million-strong protest on November the 5th. I really wish they wouldn't use that mask from the film V for Vendetta. You know, one of the greatest Jesuit Tavistock Institute implant in your face fuck off films ever made. You know, it screams, you know, that's like co-opt. So I hope not. I hope a million good people hit the fucking streets, and this shit, I hope they crumble soon, because we need this new realm, guys. It's coming, whether you like it or not. It's coming. It's happening right now. They just locked the whole of civilization down, guys, right? On everything is on a loss, okay? They just run all the transport networks, the shops, every single aspect of this place, okay, has been on a loss since the beginning of the year, okay? So they print more money, proving the fiat currency is absolute bullshit. They just print it off, hyperinflation, everything else is just all made up. They can print it off when they want. Like 20% of all the money ever printed apparently have been printed this year. Do you realize that? So they can keep doing that? No, can they fuck? No, they are definitely 100% smashing the economies, guys. They're going to drive us back into some sick third world despotic state, okay, where people will be swapping CDs in the fucking street, just, you know, like Mad Max. That's what they want for us, okay? The only way to avert that, because nobody is going to fucking save us except us. I'm sick of saying it. I've said it on microphones, I've said it in meetings, and I've said it over and over. We got to save ourselves. We need to stand up. We need to reach out. We need to reach out as many people as possible. Now, the community, the Flat Earth British community, means the world to me. Means the world to me. I think about it all the time. Okay, guys. Now I'm in comments a lot of the time, and I'm talking to a lot of you, trying to get acquainted. You know, listen to your thoughts, learn. Some of you are really, really, really smart. You know, it just floors me. You know, the people that turn up at this channel. So somebody said in my comments today that we should have a place to go, you know, during these lockdown periods. And, you know, they're going to be make mandatory masking and stuff in America. So whatever happens in Oktoberfest might be a sad image of the past we may not be able to grasp. Okay, perish the fucking fuck, guys. You know, they got rid of every sport, every single sporting meeting, every single concert everywhere in the world. Alarm bells should be screaming by now. And we all know there's nothing going on. Less people are dying than ever. This is just bullshit. So winding up for the Great Reset, do they know? Have they got the date? Or is it something in the sky, astrological? It's 21st of December, moving our age into the Major of Aquarius, or the Golden Age of Kali. This shit's coming. This is real. This is happening. This is Armageddon. Okay, this is the apocalypse. This is the unveiling. We got to all get our vibration right, and we got to get ready. I really, not worry, that's not the word, but I do get concerned when I'm contemplating that, like, I ain't going to be ready. I'm really wasting thought. You know, I need to get my shit together quick because time. But I guess I'm doing all right, because I'm not doing anything that I shouldn't be doing, because there's nothing in life you're meant to be doing that isn't meant to be, it would seem. Strangely enough. So yeah, lockdown's bullshit. Anyway, masks are bullshit. We're moving on. Now, I was thinking about that film, The Man in the Iron Mask. There might be a little bit of cluage going on with that, you know. And I've read a bit of Alexandre Dumas. And Alexandre Dumas was black. Did you know that? And did you know he was a friend and one of the Imperial Guard for Napoleon Bonaparte? Are you aware of that? So yeah, also the Count of Monte Cristo, the first real good book that I ever read, okay, novel-wise, was The Three Musketeers, and I absolutely loved it. Captured my imagination, I gotta be honest, I love all that. So Welcome all. I am human. Welcome, lovely. It's good to see you. Good. And I hope your roses smell beautiful in your beautiful garden. I used to have a beautiful garden. I used to work in a garden centre for 6 years, and I used to sell all the plants off when they were going a bit like, withering at 20p and what have you. So I used to take trays and trays, give them water, it'll come back to life. I had 500,000 flowers in my garden. It was only a small garden, but I do love gardening. I love to get in with the earth and the dirt and smell that good Welsh earthness going up my snoz. That's the life, guys. Every time I'm digging, right? And do you know what? I'll dig a massive hole and people will say to me, why are you digging? Are you a farmer or something? A coal miner? I said, no, I just really like to dig holes. I do. I like to dig. I really like to dig. I think I was definitely a farmer or something in a previous life because I have that affinity for working the fields, etc. and planting shit as well. I really like to plant seeds. I'm that sort of person. Ooh, now I am human. Hi Mish. Hi Psycho Dave, my brother. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, well, this is for the community to get together because it's weird long-term times, isn't it? And you can't go and visit your granny or stuff like that, and people are stuck in. Here, there's absolutely nowhere to go. I went out for an hour walk today. Check this out, guys. I'm really energetic, guys. I can sit there and I'll burst out of my body. I gotta fucking go for a run. Yeah. I gotta trot, I got this energy all the fucking time. So I gotta exercise. I gotta walk it off. Otherwise I don't sleep and I'm like, can't sleep. I need to get tired. I need to burn off my energy. Right. And lockdown is not doing that. I spent the last lockdown like a prison marching up and down the concrete of my back garden. Turn around, back again, turn around, back again 100 times or what have you. And then do a bit of weightlifting in the garden with them, just to keep fit so I didn't fucking waste away on lockdown. Now it's winter. It's going to be a little bit different. So I go for a long walk today. And a fella just comes up on the pavement on a bicycle, young chap, Lee, safe as fuck, says to me, excuse me, he said, are you that Tatarian guy? I said, yeah, you've been watching me. He said, yeah, man, I've been watching him on YouTube. Wow, man, I can't believe you're from here. Tataria, yeah, Mudflood, wow. So he'd been watching me on YouTube. When he mentioned his grandmother was on about, she thought that there was giants before as well. So I thought that was fantastic. What else did he tell me? Some of the stuff that his grandmother was telling him was really interesting. So, just walking the street, the only person I seen today, and he knew me off YouTube. What's the fucking chances? Yeah. So, anyway, the community, us, the great Flat British think tank. Imagine if we had a place to go in the day, where's your board for an hour, where you can chat like this, so Squirrel will be there, Nathan, or Hippie Teresa, or Nina will be there, or Mary, or Anon, or Liddy, and all my friends, okay? In some sort of I don't do Discord servers because there's something in the name, Discord. So, but there is servers out there, and I was thinking of getting, if I had help, maybe that would be epic, server going, okay, because I'm on Discord. I don't think it's too difficult to actually open a server when I'm already on it. Nathan Oakley's got one. I'm on Flat Earth one. I'm on a few servers. So Discord. But anyway, be somewhere to go where you can have discussions, somewhere where I can share a load of shit we can all go through together. So it'll be a sort of FEB university, so we can all work together. And you're like, Martin, look what I fucking found today. Holy shit. And I'll be like, this is what I'm talking about. Do you get it? There's only a certain amount of stuff I can go through, guys. I'll share the links. I'll explain what's going down. You can go through it yourself. Bring anything else forward to us. It's a think tank. That's how it works. There's only a certain amount of hours in the day. And I guess so many comments you wouldn't even believe. And just mountains of emails. So I got to deal with that as well. So, which leaves, X amount of time for research, which is what I do with the rest of the time. So I'm thinking about somewhere for us to go to talk together, an FEB community. Let me know what you think, guys. What do you think? Hey, Vertic, my brother, what do you think of this million-strong march on the 5th of November in London? I'm on lockdown. I'm not sure I could even go on a train unless I say I basically own a media company, Flat Earth British, info.com, and I'm a journalist, and I'm going to look at the march in London in a journalistic context. I think that might wash. I thought I might try that. But if I go, I don't want to get in any trouble or arrested or anything because I don't want to be alone with them for too long. Indigo Soul Warrior, hello sweetness, Buddha to you. Or lost that to you by now. It's night time, isn't it? Cookie, good to see you, my mate. Team speak as a team, Discord, argument, and fall. Brother, I don't go on them. It's fucked up one of my computers I got in there, Cookie, mate. I had my last laptop was a sweet little laptop, 1080 camera, everything, and yeah, Discord server fucked it up. I couldn't even look on it. It kept having this big fucking thing. Covered my screen. Look, we got Meltage in, Tatarian Meltage. Epically strange days, epically. But don't worry, because great fight of British think tank will weather this better than anyone else. We're going to be always a step ahead. We've been a step ahead for 2 years, guys. I've been telling you all about what was going down. Somebody asked me in a private conversation, what is it that you know? I was like, well, it's 2020 last year, 2020 vision, and everyone's got this instinctive feeling that something massive bigger than 9/11 is coming. And that's the case. Something huge, so huge you won't even imagine it, is coming, and we're here. If I'd have said all that to somebody a year ago, they'd think I was completely insane. Yeah, right. No sporting events, no concerts, not a lot of dance anymore. You get your head kicked in by security guards. Yeah, right. Take your temperature, you go in a restaurant. Everyone in the world got to wear a mask. You need to take a rain check, Matt, with all this information. I think you've got to be nutty. Yeah, all right, I'm off. It's not gonna. It wouldn't have washed a year ago. You'd have been thought insane. Yeah, here we are in the insane. Fire breaks, circuit breakers, 3-tier, closing wherever they want on, whenever they want on, with a carrot in front of you to follow. Of maybe we'll have an injection to give you one day when all of this will stop. A miraculous cure, which they'll may come out with. And these vaccines, as you know, you don't want to be putting baby placenta and pork extract and the rest into your body. No. So, next thing. Today, well, earlier on, actually, I watched the new film Borat. Probably the only important film to happen during a pandemic. So I thought, well, I've got to check the context. What are they saying? Because I thought it's going to be coded. It's them, isn't it? It's Sacha Cohen. He's fucking one of them. So, anyway. So I'm going to spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you what happens on there. But instantly, within half hour of the watching the film, I didn't like it. I thought, no, this is over the fucking top. Yeah, this is really paedophilic. I ain't going with this. I was offended. Maybe I got no sense of humor. Maybe I think that, you know, him with his daughter is something that I should laugh at. Yeah, when I felt awkward and didn't want to watch it. My son was there. He didn't laugh either. Because I didn't think it was fucking funny. So that was disgusting. So the film's gone, like, it was depraved anyway. And I know they're like echoing, you know, the buck-tooth fucking farmers as Kazakhstan who marry their mothers. But for the same token, you know, it was just out of taste for me. It's just not me. Anyway, so they have COVID in it. They have the epidemic in it. During the filming of this, they have the epidemic, so they use it in the narrative. And do you know what they do, guys? They call it out. And they even have a hire, I'm not going to tell you which, but a really juicy American politician, okay, doing acting on there, by the way, because he was going to go with his pregnant by him's daughter. She was going to go with the American politician, so I guess that was staged. But he did say they spread it. So they're like, he's admitting like that there's been some sort of poisoning or some sort of gassing taken place in the past, or probably around Christmas time or just before. They told us honest, because even in the beginning, the guys, I haven't even watched hardly any of this stuff. And in the beginning, when I seen these Wuhan fucking films, I said, yeah, right, YouTube, China, forget it. There's just not going to be any reality in it. Like, how can you trust fucking China to start off their human rights record, guys? You bump everyone off, yeah, the nutters. And then this YouTube, where anything, we could be looking at anything at any time. Shitload, 100 actors piling me, giving fucking 10 yen each. They'll be in like fucking flock. Bullshit, guys. All of it. All predicted programmed in before it is. They even put in a Kunst novel years ago. Anyway, so Borat, big thumbs down from Martin Leaker for that film. Fucking disgusting. I didn't find it funny at all. And I didn't laugh once. Not hysterically, no. The last film, I was in stitches. I thought it was really clever, but I didn't watch in this when it was really stupid. But they did call out COVID as being bullshit in it as well. Weird. That's the only film, significant film that comes out, yeah, and they call out COVID. Gaslighting everyone, guys. Gaslighting everyone. So what time are we on? 9 o'clock. Good, good. Did I storm out? No, I never went to the pictures. I got a year on fucking Netflix, Q-Essence. Son, it's free on Netflix. No, I didn't storm out, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. She was like pregnant and doing like an abortion in a toilet, public toilet. Get it down the toilet. I'm like, hang on a minute. They're talking about his fucking daughter. It's a human fucking baby. This is fucking disgusting. Law. He's like, I know. And then later on, he goes to stay with two hillbillies or whatever, two Americans, I don't know what they were, Texans or something, but they were like big, good old boys. Yeah. So it's the cowboy hat and like, you know, like that. And he went to stay with them and they were sitting there and they were discussing the elites and adrenochrome extraction. He said, you know, they torture children, don't you? He's like, who, the Jews? He's like, no, them, the elites. So they spill about adrenochrome. I was sitting there waiting, thinking they were going to spill about flat earth. I really was. I thought they are going to say it's flat in this film. But if they did, it was, I didn't pick it up. But they spilt a lot of fucking shit in this film, especially about all this being bullshit. Why would they do that in a major film? Makes you think. Anyway. So yeah, that match, 1 million people. How do I feel about that? Well, with that mask on the flyer, I feel bad about that because everybody should know who's truther that the Viva Vendetta film is a Jesuit implant film. Okay, shows you what not to do. It's worse than that. Anyway, it's worse than Brave New World. It's an unbrave New World. People are not being brave about it. Not brave enough. Anyway, not for my money. So let's have a shout to you all. We haven't got long. I'm going to kick out of here in about 30 minutes or so, guys. Okay, we'll have a little hang up for a minute. And then I've got a post going up about the Cardiff Gyant, okay, which I've been looking into for years. I first posted about him in 2016 because of the obvious. I live in Cardiff, and there's another Cardiff in New York State where they dug up, apparently in mud, two builders digging a well. And they find this fossilized human, this fossilized giant. But then it was Barnum, P.T. Barnum, had one made as well for his museums. And then it was all exposed as a hoax. But this just tangled mystery. There's so many narratives out there that no, this shit's real. And there's other ones they dug up in New York State around the same time when they were digging the mud out. At the time, they were digging the mud out. All this happened in 1869. This is 2 years after the American Civil War. You know, when they're doing like the reclamation of states after the Civil War, who knows what really happened there, guys? You know, they say they're rebuilding the South after they blew it all up, or Atlanta and everything else. But I think that they was, you know, this takeover of Tartaria and, you know, this whole paradigm, I think it's still going on. I just think that they just lost the war. And they know they got to fuck off because there's how many billion in this place. And it won't be long before everybody will just click of a finger and the vibration will change instantly. This is how it works. We're in a simulation. Anything is possible. You got to set your intent. Anything. It's limitless. It's limitless. I'll show you how it's done, guys. Okay? Do something super fantastic. Help the whole of humanity. This is spooky stuff. Now, it's my son, Lawrence Liedtke, who is Welsh Dragon Metals, people. Okay, his birthday tomorrow. He's 30 years of age. I can't even believe that I had a baby 30 years ago. That's like a lifetime ago. That's so long ago. And it seems like yesterday in my mind. All hail Geoshifter, my epic brother, Geoshifter, who we love very much, who's come back with flat earth stuff. So I've been doing experiments. Anyway, me and my son are doing experiments. He does jewelry and e-waste and stuff. It's absolutely really interesting stuff. He uses a lot of chemicals. He does anything boy. Okay, so if you want to burn some magnesium, really bright and all of that, it's like fantastic boy stuff. My son does it. Okay, Welsh Dragon Metals. Make sure to sub to him, because if he gets another 30 subscribers today, you'll wake up in the morning and he'll have 1,000 subscribers because he's only 40 off. Love him. And he can go live on his birthday, and that'll make me happy too, because he's my boy. So this stuff is out of a telly, right? It may not look like much, but it's this really strange substance. And what it does is it makes me invisible. But I can see you. It's the weirdest thing. And it's like looking through on LSD, because there's all colors and everything. It's really trippy. And it does this weird dispersion thing with you put a laser through it as well. I'm actually thinking, because I haven't actually witnessed a double split experiment, I've got a really cool laser. I thought that I could separate it like I seen on a Dr. John experiment with a pin, okay, and see if I can get a deflection or an interference pattern on a distant wall, which should be doable, okay? So I'm going to work on doing some sort of double split experiment. Obviously, you're going to need a conscious observer, which would be moi, or I'll leave a camera in here and fuck off out the room, see if it happens. Or take the camera out, not watch it, and see if the particles actually go through into a wave function or in a scattered pattern. I want to put this to the test. But this thing called diffusion, it's fantastical stuff. And that's in your color telly, guys. It's in your color telly. And it makes you invisible. And you can sort of tweak it. Oh, it's the weirdest stuff. If you built a suit with this, guys, right, you'd be invisible, which is an evil superpower. You don't want, no goods can ever come with invisibility, okay? You're doing like weird pervy stuff, okay? Autumn Joy, yes, I observed you. There's a beautiful moon tonight, by the way, Autumn Joy. Hi, Anna. It was lovely. I haven't seen the moon for quite some time. Somebody said it was doing a weird retrograde in the sky, and he's taken photographs of it. I can't verify if this is true, but isn't that interesting? I wonder what's going on. Now, also up at televisions, big flat screen televisions, they do these things, right? It may not look like much, but it's a bit of plastic, and I have them at different frequencies. They are epic. Do you know what they are? Wobble boards, that's right. Nobody said, but I'm just telling you in advance. So, that was Buffalo Soldier, Bob Marley. Did it sound like? Anyway, enough of that. Martin's wobble board. It's science, Autumn Joy. I science it up. It's part of my science experiment. Anyway, this sort of causes a strange diffusion. I had a giggle today. I was going through my comments. Now, I have a lot of videos made about me, right? Everything from being a Jewish chick, right? A shill, okay? A secret agent, okay? So like a super spy, right? A super criminal. What else am I? I'm a member of the Illuminati, a Freemason, yeah, as well. But today is a whole new one in the weirdness of people, especially Christians. I find they're jolly unkind people, aren't they? If you're not in their weird ass cult, you're some sort of criminal, or this person sins and this person is not pure, sort of thing. So I got attacked violently by a Christian group. Anyway, so they said because this is the stupidest thing. No, it's not. I've seen stupider. Some of these videos they make about me are really well produced, actually. But anyway, oh yeah, I'm a cult leader and I do mind control as well, apparently. So anyway, in this latest one, right, I got holographic glasses on, so it couldn't possibly be the screen in front of me, because that would be beyond the bounds of possibility, like the screen in front of me. Obviously, somebody's saying I got holograms in my glasses. These are nasty, cheap John Lennon glasses, the smallest I could find, because I like John Lennon glasses. And I got this thing to clip on them as well. That actually does make me a secret agent, so you know. And I only wear them because I seen John Lennon had a pair, so I looked on eBay and I thought clip-on glasses, lenses, and lo and behold, they were there. So yeah, apparently I got holographic glasses. And he caught a shot of my eye. Guys, you listening? You there? All right. He caught a shot of my eye, and it looked like it might have been a lizard eye. So I may even be a reptilian creature, guys. I'm a reptilian creature. I've got a hologram in my glasses. What holograms do, I don't know. Is he saying that I'm watching something else instead of posting? I don't know. Or maybe he's suggesting that my information, or our information, is flooding in through some sort of hologram in my glasses. Can't be anything to do with the screen's reflection. Oh, NBC amuses me, guys. I've had it all. I love it. Holographic info regen, man. Yeah, Blake. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can't think for myself. The Illuminati got to tell me my shit and doing a big rollout, apparently. Anyway, just check my glasses on. Yeah. It's nasty old glasses. I'm blind as a fucking bat without them. Yeah, I am. I'm a Verdict, don't even take the piss, mate, all right? I am a secret agent. I pretend to speak 7 languages fluently. Okay, I get away with it. Okay, I got a special hat as well when I turn into my secret agent mode. Okay, when I'm doing secret agent stuff, like going into London or something to, do some activism or meet up with you. Oh, I love it. If they only fucking knew. If they only knew. So, hi Monica, good to see you. Hi Timmy Porter, good to see you too. 966 currently subbed already here. Oh, cool, Ordinary Bear. Thank you. I make him happy. He'll go live there on his birthday. That would cheer him up no end. And he'd probably be up to monetize his channel. I don't know if he needs 1,000. Oceans, 7 Oceans, higher. Colin Whitaker. What I was going to do, I started it today for a little bit, but I ran out of time. Oh, I love Dr. Zhivago, but I haven't got a Dr. Zhivago hat. Cracking film though, yeah. Tolstoy, isn't it? He was actually in this is the Battle of Borodino, right? When Napoleon come through with half his dead army after freezing their bollocks off because of the comet that destroyed everything in this realm around 1811. So yeah, he was in the trenches apparently in Borodino, and he wrote about this fantastical Dr. Zhivago, which is a fantastic film, but it does go on a bit. You know Omar Sharif? Omar Sharif? He was always in Cardiff. My mother spoke to him. He used to drink in the Great Western because Cardiff used to be famous. A lot of them come here. You always used to see Omar Sharif in town. My mother said, "Oh, he was so handsome." I was like, "Oh, shut up, man. Fucking hell." Holly Lag. King Awesome Mountain. I don't do Kingage, Holly. Yeah, I don't. You got to vote for Kings. We're an autonomous collect. I don't know what we are. I'm not actually. I was trying to you can't really label me. I haven't got a label. I'm undefinable. I don't fit in with any of it anyway. I'm not part of it. I'm out of it. I'm not in it. This barcodes on Netflix. Oh, I've never seen them, Nina. Did you see the new PlayStation advert, The Firmament? No, I haven't. There's interesting. PRPK. I picked up on that. Carol Butley, he was handsome. Omar Sharif. Yeah, right. Women. You go, no, they don't know nothing. All right, then. We'll give you that one, Carol. Because he came to Cardiff. Omar Sharif. Whatever. Twisty, Sticky, Crystally. Alva Billy. Hiya, brother. King shit job. Yeah, I won't be a fucking king. Jesus. I'm not too. The kings are lazy and shit, and then they're all into horses and fucking king things. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to be the minister of love and marijuana and things like that. Peaceful, sort of holistic approaches to life rather than kingy stuff. And I don't want that. Be all right, the kingy stuff being fed grapes and all that thing. I think I could dig that. If I was a king, I'd be fed grapes. My babes. Ariel Diana, Secret Squirrel. I love Secret Squirrel. Yeah, Secret Squirrel was epic, Ariel. You're going to start off television programs, are you? Jesus. Court Jester. So, yeah, try and get something together for the community so we could hit that in the day. And, if you're bored and you can just hit it, it'd be fucking great. But I don't trust Discord. We got the Barbaria thing going on. I've been having a chat on there today. There's a few Brits going in on about UK Barbaria that is fucking woefully not happening. But I'm going to do something a bit more drastic because the clock is ticking. I'm going to need to bite the bullet, say, fuck it, Martin, at some stage very soon, and do something about getting some land and getting this started off. And then you will feel motivated to join in and do this shit yourself. Britain lacks motivation, I'm finding. They need fucking move it. Sometimes, I'm just saying they do. They are quite happy to resign themselves to sit on their asses and do sweet fuck all and let everyone else do something for them. I've never been like that. I never really thought the world owed me a favour in any way. And I've never really had I wasn't born with a silver spoon sort of thing. I've also been left to my own devices. So I could only trust myself in this place, and which hasn't really worked out for me, I'm afraid. in the past. It's working out fantastic now. So, Blake Chataway, you got a great name. Do you like to chat away? Mary, anyone watch The Gentleman? No, I've heard somebody mentioned it in comments. It might be worth a look on that. I have to look maybe. I don't watch much. I've watched the odd film on Amazon. I watched Bruce Lee yesterday, Enter the Dragon. It was fucking fantastic. I absolutely love Bruce Lee. Yeah, I felt like rock hard after it, guys. Like I was just going to chop my coffee table in half. Yeah. I was going to watch Fist of Fury today, but it's not as good as Enter the Dragon. Yeah. What a fucking Freemason he was as well, wasn't he? I know they say that, you know, but like, they sacrificed his son. This is a fake gun. He didn't get through the film, Crow. And he was going to be epic. He was going to be like fucking, you know, one of their super fantastic actors, like Phoenix person who they also sacrificed. It's like, they got to go. So they do. They sacrifice him. So anyway, thank you, 264, if you're watching. Listen, in about, I guess, 40 minutes or so, let me just check, because this fucking timing's right off. 42 minutes. We're going to talk about giants. So have a look at some giants, think about some giants, and see if there's any evidence that they got petrified in the recent past in some sort of mud flood or apocalyptic event, which I think is the case. I think that this realm was both occupied by both giants and normal-sized people, which I believe were a lot bigger. I think that the realm was in another state of consciousness. We were in a completely different timeline where we were in an elevated state of consciousness, psychicness, telekinesis, all these abilities were freely available to everyone because everyone's minds were right and this worked, you know. On that token and on that note and on that thought, if that is possible, and that was possible, which it is, then there's no time in the eternity or where they are. It's outside of time. So I really do think that could reach out and touch this time. I really, really do. Yeah. In that case, looking a bit further ahead, fantastic. Sorry, I can't elaborate my thoughts. I keep doing this on vlogs. Maybe you know what my mind's thinking. My brain's pretty wide open. Higher VS Viscari. Yaskari. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, me. Good with faces, terrible with names, guys. Kindly. History will remain incomplete until the nature of the species is included. Hang on, let me read that. It's quite interesting. Is included. Some content on the nature of our species will go a long way to fill in the gaps and erase the history just a thought. It's a good thought, Keely, but I don't think of us as a species anyway. Everything we ever thought is a lie, I'm finding, like everything, especially the fantasticness of what people are, you know, the creators of this realm, and anything is possible in this simulation. You can even change your avatar, people do, to fit their consciousness, as you elevate your consciousness. As you wake up. Fantastical thing. Yeah, so consciousness, as I said before, is with us, the universe, but as it's not gonna, because it's a gentle thing. It's like really caring, like a caring mother. And it doesn't want to shock you and doesn't want to hurt you. You know, a lot of people who are not accomplished, say, with astral projection, the universe won't let them do it because it knows that they will be scared and they will be frightened to do it when it happens. You know, a lot you got that invisible umbilical cord, you know, a lot of people would just freak the fuck out. Probably the same with lucid dreaming, you know. So the universe evolves with you where it'll allow you to see these little bits until you're ready. Because some of these things that that have been unveiled to us, we might not be ready for. So we have to be ready and then it will be unveiled. That's all I know. So that is soon, apparently, when we will learn more about our reality. And what we have learned is just takes my breath away, guys, to think what we are and how much we've been robbed, and our civilization that went before us, and the golden era, and everything that's happened since. What a disgusting puke, fucking plastic, fantastic, spoiled place they made it for us, guys. Oh, don't get me wrong, the woods and the countryside are absolutely beautiful, but I'm talking about everything they built since the golden age of Tartaria. All these skyscrapers, this glass, this metal, this pukeness, the whole thing is bad vibes. It's stingy. And even the Phoenician buildings, it's stingy. It's all stingy. When it was all natural and holistic, and you had all like plants everywhere and trees flourishing, and this place was scintillating, and everything was just like, you know, intense colors. You're seeing colors differently. You know, you've all been, I don't know if how many of you been in an altered state of consciousness, but instantly when you're in it, you think to yourself, I'm not in this world anymore. I'm in a different place completely. You are. Even though you're physically on this earth, your channel, your vibrations change, and you're in a completely different realm when you're tripping or whatever. If you've altered your state of consciousness, some people can do it without that by homing their pineal glands. People can release chemicals in their own body to release any effect once they know their body to that extent. So let's have a shout to you all. I will be going 238 of you, 280 odd of you watching. Thank you very much. I've got a blog going up, as I said, if you just joined, very shortly on this channel to follow. This is a precursor just to keep the ball rolling and to keep us all together, the community, in such a weird, epic fucking time, and bring some sanity to it all. Because it can be frustrating. I've seen a few people getting wound up. A guy in Wales today, Teresa, was just saying he ripped all the plastic off of all these non-essential items. No, somebody needs to tell me, I'm not getting it, why not buying clothes or any other items except, you know, your Heinz soups and your baked beans, covering them all over plastic, what they call non-essential items. What has any of that got to do with the fucking plague? What? So I can't go and buy, say, a saucepan because there's a plague on and I might catch something. It makes zero sense. It's clearly something else going on. They come out with these stickers to stick on the pavements and this social distancing stuff way too soon for my liking. Yeah, within a month, all the supermarkets are covered like they were already printed and already waiting, which they were. They knew all this was coming out. I went to watch a concert last year, and I play it back in my mind, and that concert was telling me and telling everybody else in that concert, all right, that it's coming, and it's coming soon. It's on us. It was like the whole concert was called the Eve of Destruction. Eve of Destruction. It was absolutely insane. Sacrifice is justified. Or is it fucking really? And what does the word justified even mean? Dustified or justified? The dustified has been justified. So what are you saying to Tarian? The architects of modern square concrete boxes are named brutality. It's a crime to humanity. It's a crime to us, really, because, you know, we like us as humans, when you consciously evolve and you're not sitting on your ass doing sweet fuck all, you're creative. When you're a creative or an artist or what have you, and you need to do stuff. You need to express your consciousness whatever way. Writing words down, writing a book, drawing pictures, painting, whatever, gardening. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing something. Okay. How much of that has been robbed from us as well? You know, that you can't even get. If you were an artist, you wouldn't have any essential items because all the shops are closed. There's a lot of people, like a friend of mine who I talked to at the shop. He goes weightlifting every day, and his gym's been closed. And he's gone pale, he's gone weak, and he looks depressed because he can't go and do what he loves, getting his adrenaline buzz on doing weights. It's his thing. It's different folks. But I can understand, like, oh, Christ, how you've changed, how they've knocked you down. You know, they just find them little ways, taking away the things that people love. So cruel, in there, guys. So cruel. We need to fucking fight back soon. ASA fucking P. Time's running out. The winter is on us. Nobody, when there's snow on the ground, yeah, this unmotivated, lazy ass fucking nation who'll do sweet fuck all. Oh, they'll drag themselves out with snotty fucking noses to go and get pints of milk and loaf of bread if they garu, or send the kid, or I'll pop round in my fucking dressing gown and my slippers, is what they're like around jerks. Can't even bother getting fucking dressed. Sometimes I wonder whether they got it coming. Really. You know, it's just, they play part of it. And, you know, if this is a call of humanity, which it is in the depopulation, then this is the people that are going to go. This is some sort of selection process. Do they keep the thinkers? Do they keep the critical-minded people? Do they keep the truthers? Do they keep the intellectuals? Do they keep the artists? They keep all of them, guys. Do they? But I tell you what they don't keep, okay? That. The workforce, yes. The people are doing sweet fuck all. I don't know, so sure that they need them anymore. They call them useless eaters, don't they? So I think that, you know, a lot of them will be going in the next call or whatever. If we don't get reset, that is. Hi, Stacey Davis in Massachusetts. Oh, that sounded terrible. Hiya, Hitchim. Oh, hi, Ken. Fucking hell, Martin, you're getting worse. My eyesight shit. It must be this holographic reading in front of it. Got put on in front, just obscuring my eyes. People. Hi, Rudy. Good to see you. Yeah, Lee Flat Earth British is back, guys. He did a juicy little Vanna vlog with some nice little snippets in there. John needs a new computer. Yeah, John's volume has gone to shit. How he needs a new computer and he's working all the hours. Yeah, I've seen his vlog. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like it. You know, just because you a truther and you like big truther and big channel like John, don't mean to say you're not a shit. I'm exactly the same. That's the thing with real truthing. Outside of them and the fucking loop. Feck says, yeah, it's cruel, but I can't help but laugh at those who are all the time in arms. First they cry out, they look down and they cry because they're still locked in. I'm locked on. Yeah, it's bastard, isn't it? They got them everywhere. I'm just wondering where the armies are, guys. You know, that keeps in my mind a lot of the time. I don't want to eat, sorry, I'll be rude. You know, because they don't have wars, don't have a terrorist attack anymore. The armies, like, of the world, there are many of them, aren't there? There must be millions and millions in armies. So where are they all? Anyone seen any of them? I heard of come up on my feed of a massive deployment to Maryland in America of 1 squillion tons of ammunition. But I can't verify if that's true. But what I can verify is they're telling you on Google that that's what they're doing. They keep telling you that they're building the greatest aircraft carriers ever. And China are building their greatest things ever too. So they want to keep telling you, predictively programming, you know, that they're building this shit and this stuff's still happening. Yeah, I don't trust that whatsoever, guys. I really, really don't. So, more than 700,000 signed petitions, and it's absolutely nothing to do with the virus whatsoever. I thought it was a good step then. So I was hoping they would just backtrack and fuck off already, but they haven't. Something a little bit more persuasive needs to happen. A greater truth needs to be dropped, and more people need to know. Each time one of these massive truth bombs hits consciousness, the whole paradigm changes. And we find ourselves in a completely different place. You're telling me if you look into mud flood, you're in the same realm as when you didn't look into mud flood? Because I never seen any of it, guys. It's been there all my life. As soon as I, discovered and looked into mud flood, I would see them absolutely every single city. And now I watch old programs from the 70s, like Minder or Sweeney or something like that. And they're always mud flooders everywhere. And I'm like, why haven't I ever seen it? I must have been in 1,000 mud flood basements in my life. The ones in Amsterdam. There's loads of coffee shops downstairs in Amsterdam I've been in, and basements in London and everywhere. What they call, downstairs. Never took no notice. You remember the program Cheers in Boston, where everybody knows your name with Ted Danson? That was in a mud flood cellar because it was downstairs to get in there. Yeah, it was that big, that high. It was downstairs on Cheers, which wasn't a bad program. I did watch that actually. So FEB is live in 30 minutes. So I'll pack this up shortly. Give you some time to basically go and get a cup of tea or whatever you need, cup of coffee. And we'll have a little hangout there. It's only for an hour. I show some depictions of Rome, which shows giants, fasces, burning cities, and everything else. And some biblical depictions for their quality, but they show you the usual plasma reset and a highly suspect religious organization running around, if you know what I mean. In these depictions and some images of the day, but it's only an hour-long vlog. It's mostly about giants. Okay, it's mostly about the Cardiff Gyant. I think this is a cover story. I think this is a psyop. I think there was something more. I think there was loads of giants being unearthed in New York State around that time and just outside. I really do, especially upper New York State, like I said before. Syracuse, Rochester, all that world up there. That's where Cardiff is, the other Cardiff, around there. Something in that. So hi Hal, good to see you, my friend. You had a warm fuzzy feeling Friday night, did you? When I appeared on Iron Realm Media? Yeah, I appear. I'm one of the Iron Realm Media crew, and I appear on there all the time. Where we have chats is absolutely fantastic with Waltage and Joss and had to meet my brothers. And we have a load of love, and we have all warm, fuzzy feelings. That's what I had last night watching the Flat Earthers. Your boy Stavely with his cheeky little chops, right, going round, hugging everyone and interviewing everyone. And they were like, he's like, what's your best Mandela effect and what's your best flat earth? It's like, oh, my best flat earth. Oh, so definitely flat water. Yeah, flat water's best. Yeah. Well, what's your favourite Mandala? Ooh, it's got to be Jaws's girlfriend or James Bond. She definitely had metal teeth, didn't she? She hasn't got metal teeth anymore. So we went around doing that with everybody in the place, 350 of them. Okay. So Brian Stavely. Brian is literally epic. He's just such a fantastic personality. You know, I'm glad he stood there. I'm glad he does what he does with his life and stuff, because he's a blessing to us all. He's always happy and gives you that buzz. So yeah, everyone was lovely at that. I was so spewing. I was like moaning. I was moaning with Nora. We should have been there. I always gotta miss out on the American stateside shit, guys. If this shit's over, I'm coming over next year. It'd be FEB Tour of America. You won't know what fucking hit you. Okay? You won't. You love it. Oh, if I'd have been in there, it'd have been fucking fantastic. I got a red pill motherfucking laugh. It'd been brilliant. Oh, it would have been one mass Kutch's hug. Okay. I'd bring the love in an epic fast style and fashion. Hey, Nimnet, what's happening? Good to see you. Lovely. Dallas Fowler, I am my brother. My friend had a dog called Roach because he ate roaches. Yeah, I think I've heard of that. And the ashtray. Yeah, dogs will lick the ashtray. It's disgusting. Remember how disgusting fag ashtrays used to be in pubs years ago? And they was always swimming in beer and there'd be fag dibbies and ash. Wasn't it revolting? Can you remember the smell of upstairs on the bus when we all had fags? Yeah, disgusting, wasn't it? Do you know what, guys? I would love it back. I'd love that back. I'd love them old pubs with the sawdust on the floor. I'd love people who not giving a fuck. Okay, and buses, yeah, they were smelly, but you could have a fag. I used to split on a bus on the way home from work. Times was fantastic. Now you got a mask on. I was like, excuse me, can you stand back? I was at the cash point yesterday. There was literally a woman in front of me with her kid, and she like literally scruffs him out of the way like I got fucking syphilis or something. It was fucking disgusting. It makes me feel bad, guys. No, not really, because I've had this a lot of time in my life anyway. Don't feel it. So, but yeah, it's like, it is a bit offensive. I won't lie. You know, I was feeling like, fuck off. I ain't got nothing wrong with me. Is that what it is? No, guys. If you're healthy, then that's suspect. I think that is a main. I think that's a symptom of COVID is being healthy. I think if you're healthy, I think it's not a good thing. You should become unhealthy, and then you will have free from COVID. This is what they're saying. Act like you got it. Act like you fucking got it. Oh, right. Okay. Whatever. It's bullshit. I don't get ill, guys. I know my body works and I know my vibration is. Yeah. It's crazy shit, Chris. Yeah. Crazy. I got good body-mind communication thing going on, if you know what I mean. Guys, I know what to eat. My body tells me. Okay. Some people dictate what I should eat, but I eat mountain things. I say mountain things and I think mountain things. They may not be like PC, but I don't really do PC because that's them again, isn't it? Think fuck off. Stacey, you can't be healthy and you can't be sick. It's just weird, Stacey. We're all like flat earthers and truthers are essentially healthy people, aren't they? They like a little drop and stuff, but they're not a bag of junkies or anything. They're all like they all know about the health stuff. Like me, I'll always have my fruit and nuts there, you know. But it's also good feng shui as well. You know, fruit and nuts and stuff. I like to have healthy things around, but I haven't been eating a lot because I got to cook for myself. And I got to wash dishes because no one to cook for me. And I got to cook for Lawrence as well because he's lazy. He won't cook. My son, 30 years of age, he turns up and his father got to cook for him. Don't think if you've got young kids that it's over with when you're older, because it's not. Okay? It'll be, Dad, could you cook something for me? 3 meals a day programming. Get your, what was that with the fruit? 7 a day thing, squirrel? That was a crock of fucking shit, mate. I went through years and years and years ago, not really looking after myself that well, living in, you know, festivals and woods, and teepees and wherever. And there would be days when I had shit all. And I was like, I think there was months that I hadn't even seen fruit or even thought of fruit. Oh, a banana. Oh, I haven't had one of them so long. you know, and I was always really healthy, and it was all bullshit. So I don't go with that 7 a day. I go with living your life, upping your vibration, and then just the rest just falls into place. That's what I think, anyway. Well, that's the way I've lived my life. You're 47, Squirrel. You old bastard, you. 40 fucking 7. Jesus, you fucking worm bait, mate. Fucking hell. I'm only joking. Acme, I was 53 the other day. Papa, Psycho Dave. You're 66, are you, Dallas Fowler? Wow. I thought you was actually young, mate. Some people shock me constantly. There's like some people commenting you and you can't see their faces. And when you find out who they are, they're like really young and they were really clever. Like, say, Victor Bruges. When he first started talking, I thought, God, this guy really knows a lot. And I thought of him as like a middle-aged man. He's really young, he's in 20s or something. And it works vice versa as well. There's been other people that have been like, I thought they were really young and, you know, were in their 60s and 70s. That's cool, isn't it? We're all like, you're as young as you feel. I still think like when I was a young man. I don't get old thoughts. I don't even know what old thoughts are. I don't conduct myself in any way differently than I did when I was younger, thought, ways, or anything. I'm just exactly the same. Just, I know a lot more. You know that saying, if you knew then what you know now? Yeah, that. I would have nailed it a long time ago. 49 Psycho Dave, yeah, I know that, mate. 50 next year, eh? Whoa, one milestone. So anyway, we got like 20 minutes. I'm going to go and put fresh coffee on because that's stone cold. I'll catch you in the next chat, okay? 300 of you. Make sure to sub to my son. Give my son Welsh Dragon Metals a little sub. You'll maybe get rich by learning how to take gold out of shit. Not human shit, I mean computer shit. E-waste. So flat thumbs. Peace and love to you all. Glad you could pop in. And we'll talk about more next time. That's been my little precursor live vlog. Fuck the British. Fuck you. Fuck you too, brother. Thank you very much. I love that. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I like. Sunday with manners. Anyway. A big name. Anyway, guys, I'll see you over in the next one. Good to see you. I walk in Axel. I haven't seen you in a while. There are 5 types of collagen. You'll feel 20 again. There you go. Anyway. Peace and love to you all. I'll see you all in a minute. Okay. Made my appearance. That was flat a day late because I was watching Floptoberfest. Flattoberfest. God, I'm hopeless. Try Dawn, try Hal, try Paul, try Enan, try walking. Excellent. Try Dave. See you later. See you about 20, you're okay? Okay, over in the chat feed. The other one's open now. You can all chat in there. See you soon.